Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of Whispers from the Countryside. I know you are all super excited to see pictures of our living room, and as you can see, we have finished. It's very exciting, and we still haven't quite got used to the fact that we have this beautiful room to sit in and watch TV and eat dinner and I don't know, just act normal. So we finished, today is the 6th of July. We actually finished last weekend, but things have been so busy and so hectic. And a lot of the things which we've put in the living room needed cleaning because they've been in storage for 9 years. Incredibly, 9 years. So as much as everything was well protected and well wrapped, it was very, very musty, and we bought an upholstery cleaner, and we've given everything a nice freshen up, and it's looking beautiful and smelling much better. So without further ado, I'm going to launch into the last update from the last episode so that you can see what's happened since. And you can see how it looks now. So tell us what you think.
So what do you think? Do you think it looks good? We still can't get used to it. I still randomly walk in there and I just stand and I just look at everything, and it feels so surreal. We have cupboards and boxes full of ornaments and books and DVDs, and slowly but surely they're coming out and being put in their place, and ornaments being rearranged, and it's just it's just such a surreal feeling. I can't even begin to tell you, but we're super pleased with how it's turned out. So there's just one last thing that I wanted to do. We've got some fun facts and figures, because when you look back at the materials used to finish the room, some of them are quite mind-blowing. So John's helped me write. I've got a list on my phone, and I thought I'd go through them with you. So the living room floor, the concrete floor that's in there, is 1,500 liters of concrete. We used 10 liters of paint to paint the walls and the ceiling. We used 100 kilograms of plaster. We used 125 kilograms of plasterboard adhesive for the ceiling. We used 1,000 plus screws. There is just over 100 meters of electric cable. There are 16 power sockets. We used 15 kilograms of tile adhesive, 8 kilograms of tile grout, 50 concrete blocks to make the wood burner hearth, 40 concrete blocks to build the walls under the windows because they were originally doors, and 1 ton of sand for the render and to cover and the concrete blocks. It's insane when you think about it. And then another useless fact, the number of times John had to climb a ladder to finish the ceiling. First time to put the insulation up, then down again. Then go up again to install the ceiling metalwork or lath or lathe, I've forgotten how he pronounced it now, and then down again. First coat up back again to do the first coat of plasterboard adhesive, and down again. Up again to do the second coat of plasterboard adhesive, and down again. Up again to do the top coat in plaster, and down again. Up again to sand, down again. Up again to put the mist coat on for painting, and down again. Up again to do the first coat of paint, and down again. Up again to do the second coat of paint, and down again. So that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. He had to climb a ladder 9 times for each little section on the ceiling. No wonder he gets away with eating so much chocolate, little git. Anyway, he's done a grand job, and whilst I helped at the end pull it all together, he has worked on that living room in every spare moment that he has. And I'm sure you agree with me, it looks absolutely breathtaking. So we're really, really chuffed. We recently had an absolutely humongous storm, and we watched it coming across France using the Lightning app. We should have known by the shape of these clouds before it hit. They're apparently called mammatus clouds. I'm not sure if that's pronounced correctly. Udder clouds, and they apparently signal a heavy storm coming and possibly hail. To be fair, the garden did need a bit of rain, so it was nice to have a little bit of a soak, but we weren't quite expecting what came next. Nala got caught in the rain, thankfully, not the hail, but what a mess. She came in meowing her little head off. Like I said, not quite what we were expecting. The next day we took a walk around the garden to survey the damage, and whilst it wasn't humongous, I know that many people had big issues. We had just debris everywhere, and a lot of these big sticks you can't drive over with the ride-on lawnmower, so they have to be collected. And it's been so hot. That past week we were in the high 30s Celsius, and it was too hot, so we've left it. And in fact, we've started the clear up today. Just random, branches, but small sticks everywhere, but big branches. This is a massive piece which has come down over our Shady Oaks area. Upon closer inspection, it's not the main branch that's gone. It looks like it's a branch above it. You can see there it's broken, but it's actually resting on a healthy limb. So we're just going to cut the one that's broken off, and that piece then should lift. But you see here what I mean by just branches everywhere. It looks so messy. Yeah, so this weekend we're trying to have a clean up, and that's the one disadvantage I guess about having such a big garden. You can't just nip out and pick up a few sticks and get rid of them. Luckily our ride-on lawnmower has got a little trailer, and John's gone round and kind of put the bigger pieces into piles, and we'll go around with the ride-on lawnmower and the trailer and just put them in the trailer, and then we'll cart them off to the compost heap, the dump pile, the burn pile, or where it is that they need to go. Yeah, it was really crazy, and it came in so suddenly. There was the rain, and then all of a sudden there was a few minutes of just a massive gust of wind. It was, here a big branch has come off an elm tree and crashed into our blackberries, so the fence is going to have to be repaired. The fence where the blackberries grow on, it's all going to have to be repaired, and I don't think the blackberries will be bothered much. Those things will grow in wherever they want. And then we originally thought this was one tree that had come down, but it's actually a whole group. And the problem is, because there's a lot of bedrock underneath, these smaller trees have very, very shallow roots. And John was looking last night, and he said it looks like there was a tree that's fallen over way back in the past and sprouted sort of seedlings out of the side of the fallen trunk, and that's what these are. So yeah, in fact he's just finished that this morning. I can maybe even pop a photo in now to show you. He's just cut that all up. We keep some for firewood if it's possible, if it's big enough. Some bits go in the compost heap, and some just get dumped in various piles that we have in kind of the borders around our land. This was a row of slowberries, but luckily they weren't broken. They just flopped over, so John just kind of pushed them back up and wedged them into their hedgerow, and thankfully they're looking okay.
The cats are following me. Kinky, Jabari, and half. Look how cute they are. Bless them. Look at that lovely view. There's our neighbours up at the top of the hill. And there's us. Wow. Come on. Hello. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. Hello, boy. There we go. All home safely.
Now bear with me on this one. I know we shouldn't laugh at our animals, but this did have me in absolute hysterics. Kinky, our smallest cat, has a kink in his tail, and that's why we call him Kinky. And he came home one day and he'd managed to get a little stick caught in the kink of his tail, and all I could dance around the kitchen saying was, Kinky's got a stick in his kink, and it just cracked me up. So here's a picture of Kinky with a stick in his kink.
Kinky dinks. Is that nice, Kinks? Hmm? Oh. Hmm? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hmm?
So that's it for this episode. There is a lot going on, and there is a lot that's still coming. I wanted to get you to guess what's going to be next for us. So you have a choice to vote. It's either going to be the library, which is the room at the base of the stairs that you have to walk through from the kitchen through the library to get to the living room. So will it be the library? Will it be the kitchen? Will it be the front garden landscaping? Or will it be the outside workshop roof? Now, if you're not sure what that is, we have the barn, we have the wood store, the wood shed, and then there's a little double-story stone building with the roof, which is looking a bit dodgy. So what do you think is going to be the next for us? The library, the kitchen, the front garden landscaping, or the workshop roof? Let us know in the comments. And other than that, we will clear the garden, keep on top of the gardening, and start cracking on with our next task, which we will be able to reveal in the next video. And take care for now, and we will see you in episode 12. Bye-bye.